I started taking vitamin C, liposomal vitamin C, 1,700 milligrams every 3 hours. That's been helping my soft tissue. Um, I noticed like my hand always hurt where I pump the iron neck. You have to reach over the top of it and like squeeze down fairly hard. So these fingers like always were hurting. The knuckles were hurting all the time, and they just never healed. Even though I only would use the iron neck like if I use it on a Monday, the next time I use it would be on a Friday. So it's like, and just always hurt. In addition to all the rest of the joints of my body. So, but I got sick. I was out in the barn cleaning out the chicken coop because I was bored. And it's good to I try and do some chores for exercise. And so I inhaled a bunch of old raccoon shit, like literal dried raccoon shit. And like I was lifting up some bee supers, and powder raccoon shit just went up in the air. And I was breathing that in for a long time. And so I was like, shit, man, I'm gonna take a lot of vitamin C, get over this. And so I was taking, like as you do, like when you're sick, you take extra vitamin C. And all I had was a liposomal vitamin C. I was taking time release regular vitamin C, but there's always positive reviews on liposomal, so I had bought some a while ago. So I busted it out 1,700 milligrams every 3 hours. And then after a couple days, I realized like my fingers don't hurt anymore. That's the first time in like 6 months they haven't hurt. And then I was like, my ankle doesn't hurt as much, and my back doesn't hurt as much. And then my neck was healing faster from like exercise. I felt stronger faster. The like all the tendons and ligaments in my body, and even my knees, like were feeling better. So I was like, holy shit. I was also taking copper because I know if when your body makes connective tissue, it uses copper. So I was taking 1 milligram every day, and then when I ran out of that, I was taking cocoa powder. Like I was drinking decaf coffee twice a day with like a lot of cocoa powder in it and some stevia, in addition to some other herbs like Japanese knotweed and stuff. But I'd already been taking that, so I started taking the cocoa powder because that tends to have a lot of copper in it as well. Um, so, but I hadn't when I was sick. I was not taking any copper. I was just taking vitamin C because I was sick, and then not even just that alone helping my finger. But then I was like, if I'm building more connective tissue, I should add copper. So I had already seen benefits with no copper. So I started also taking the copper. So now I'm probably getting like 2 milligrams a day from the cocoa powder, um, and worth the copper. Assuming that there's copper in it, because you never know these days. What minerals are in the food, because I don't know. The process, I don't know, you'd have to Google like why cocoa powder has copper, where it comes from. I forget. Um, but yeah, so I've like had very significant improvements from taking liposomal vitamin C in high doses. It's fat soluble, so I always eat food with it that's fattening. Like I don't know, like olive oil with some eggs, or olive oil with some chicken, or some goat milk, just nuts, well, just something that has some fat. And then yeah, and then I'm like making faster gains. Like I feel a lot stronger from in my joints from exercise. So like I was like comfortably increasing reps on my weights on my sets by like two instead of just one, which means I'm increasing my strength at double the speed. Um, so yeah, I just thought I should tell people about that because I've heard people say vitamin C had significantly helped people. Like I knew a friend that had it with she was doing injections into her leg, um, and it didn't make sense to me why that would work and regular vitamin C wouldn't. But liposomal has better absorption than regular vitamin C, and I've also taken a lot of it throughout the day. Um, so I don't know. Maybe if I take even double what I've been taking, if I take 3,400 milligrams, maybe that'll even help more. I don't know. I'm just saying, like, if you got joint problems, take that. take extra copper as well if you have soft tissue issues. Because a lot of our food doesn't have minerals in it because the way people farm, it doesn't. Like, typically plants get the minerals from the soil, and when you do not factory, industrial farming, you deplete the soil, um, and you're not rotating your fields. Like, nobody rotates their fields; they just plant in the same field. Harvest all the crops, put fertilizer down, plant in the same field, harvest all the crops, and you're not. There's no remineralization of the soil happening. So, um, and I'm not an expert on that, but that's generally considered to be true. Um, I grow food myself, like because a lot of like pesticide-free food it's like $1 an ounce. You can buy completely, like, forget about it organic because that's pesticides as well, even though they're slightly better. But if you want no pesticides, then you basically have to grow it in a greenhouse so that insects don't get at it. I mean, you can grow food outside too. I grew cucumbers outside. It's fine. It's just if you're a farmer at scale and you want to make money and you don't want to risk having all your crops destroyed by bugs, then it's safer. It's a safer bet to grow in a greenhouse. But I grow plants, some with grow lights inside. Um, Here I'm growing. I just planted kale and just from that size setup with those grow lights, I have like about 4 ounces of fresh salad every day, mixed in with some radishes I get down the road. But if you had like say I take the shelves here, uh, and like put planters on each shelf and grow lights on each shelf, that would just be along the wall, and that would be more food than I could possibly eat. Like, I could have a salad for every meal, and so like it's possible even if you have an apartment, you don't have much room, you can set up like floor to ceiling planters with some grow lights and grow healthy food. So and you can also do your own composting to make really rich, good soil that's better than anything you find out in nature. Um, so yeah, I'd recommend that for your health as well.